What's happening, everybody, and happy Superman Day. It is me, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, and I'm here with my reaction to the behind-the-scenes look of the upcoming Superman film by James Gunn. And James Gunn just dropped a nice little 2-minute something odd change behind-the-scenes thing, and I wanted to make sure that I got to react to this and give this to y'all, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit live later on the channel. For those of you get a chance to see this, then you can watch me talk about it live. But let's just see what this is, man. I'm not going to lie. I got thoughts already, and I'll save all of those thoughts from once this is done. All right? So I'm going to watch this behind the scenes with y'all. Y'all going to watch it with me. Let's have fun together. In 3, 2, 1, now. Okay?
Being a child, I loved the purity of Superman.
Oh, Christopher Reeves.
It was a time when I was starting to understand what movies were.
James didn't know that Superman was in his future. He wasn't sure that that was the one he should be doing. And then he called me one day and he said, I have a way in. I know what I want to talk about.
I had been trying to crack it for years. This character's noble, and he's beautiful.
It's a beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot.
We just finished day 1 on Superman.
It's been a hell of a week at the office.
Man.
His scripts are so unique, his stories, they're heartfelt.
You know, we love the opportunity to
They're
play
practical.
with the incredible DC library of characters and stories, and we really want to do justice for them.
Welcome to the Daily Planet. It's been so much fun to have the gang together finally.
I wear my trunks on the outside of my pants. Like, it's liberating.
James in his stories, he does it with heart.
Superman is a character who's good.
Who is filled with hope. He saves people because it's the right thing to do. We could use a little bit more of that.
Superman was my original superhero, and it started in comics, and I think it's going to be a game changer.
This is the beginning of the future. They are launching a new era right now.
It's the beginning of a whole new adventure and a whole new universe.
We're just getting started, and we're already deep in the DC universe. In James Gunn, we trust, and I think we can do it.
All right. First of all, here's one of the biggest things I love about this, and I'm just going to straight up say it. I love the fact that for the first, I can honestly say, in my opinion, for the first time that I paid attention to, this is the first time that we've had a Clark Kent who looks drastically different than Superman. When you see him walking down that street fluttered and everything, and hair's like, he doesn't look like Super. He doesn't look like a dude you're like, yo, if you take them glasses off, bro. I like the fact that the robots that we see this in the Fortress of Solitude were practical, and those aren't CGI. That is dope to have done that. I know some people gonna feel some way about the suit. People keep wanting to talk about the suit. Stop. Just let that go. Again, let James Gunn do what he does. I think the reason he gave us this was to show the heart. And I know in the trailer we kind of seen some heart, and we talk about the heart. But a lot of people keep focusing on, oh man, it's going to be a bunch of goofy dick jokes and blah, 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 blah. But I think this showing us the heart of who Superman is and why it's this way. And as the character, as the actor, David Corenswet playing the character is a big thing. So I'm really, really pumped up for that. I see Edie, Isabel, all of them together, you know, everybody talking about what this is, how this moves forward. I think we need to embrace that. It is saying this is a James Gunn thing. This is a whole new universe moving forward. And look, I acknowledge that there are some people who are stuck in the past. I'm just going to call it what it is. You're stuck in the past. Yes, the Zack Snyder era is in the past. This isn't meant to be dismissive or disrespectful. It is just fact. That era is done. Now you have to accept that there is a new regime and it moves forward. You either get with the regime or you just don't. And there are people who are gonna cherry pick and nitpick things from this. Like, I know I'm one of the people that was like, oh man, look at Guy Gardner's hair, but then also I had to remind myself, it is comic book accurate. James Gunn is a comic book fan. Hawkgirl looks amazing. Metamorpho looks phenomenal. Brainiac looks dope. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is something I'm excited, I'm immensely intrigued with. So, I think us seeing this behind the scenes as this gets big, as this gets closer and closer, you know, is going to help build up anticipation. But also, let's keep it a whole $1.50, ladies and gentlemen. The reason he dropped this today, yes, it is Superman Day. I acknowledge that. But what just dropped the day before? What's the biggest competition at the box office for Superman? He needs to get that anticipation up just as much as it is for FF, for Fantastic Four First Steps. There are people who are just solely DC film fans or DC fans. There are people who are solely just Marvel fans. There are people who are comic book fans. There are people who are going to see all of this. But there are some people who, again, stuck in the past who do not want to see it because it's not the past. There are people who are trying, like I said, nitpick and think, I just don't like the suit. He doesn't look like Superman to me. He does look like Superman. He looks along the lines of the Christopher Reeve Superman. He has that innocent, boyish look. You know what I'm saying? So it's all those different things. Again, I'm excited for this. I always say this. I want these films to succeed. I want them to be good and do well at the box office, because that, for me as a nerd, as a blurred, that for me as an actor, opens up a lot more doors going forward. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm really getting at. I don't want to drag all this out. I'm going to talk about this more when I go live. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. As always, keep it civil. I say it on repeat. We are talking about a comic book movie. Okay? Keep it civil. I know there are going to be some people, there's going to be, because it never fails, there's going to be people that's going to come in and just want to be contrary for contrary's sake, as I always say. But it is what it is. If you want to leave a super thanks, please leave that down below. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Share. Click on the notification bell to find out when I'm dropping more videos. I am more and more frequent here on the channel, so y'all are going to want to be tuned in to everything. I'm going live more here on the channel, so you're going to want to be tuned in to that. What else? Check out the Mad Titan podcast. Everywhere you get your podcast from, myself and BC. We get you caught up on all the things happening in the Marvel and DC live action cinematic universes. This is Barbershop Talk for Nerds. Blurs in the Hood. We're coming back, and we got some stuff on deck. Make sure you check that out. My stand-up schedule. Follow my Instagram at Mr. J. Washington. Click the link in my bio for my Beacons AI. Dallas, Texas, I'm coming to you this summer. Montana, we just locked that in. I'm coming to Montana later in the year and some more things, but I want you to be part of that. San Diego Comic-Con in July. I will be down there. All these things and more, man. Holla at y'all later. Till then, I'm out.